wall. All right, we're going to be using some PEX tubes, PEX fittings. This is 100% plastic. We've used metal in past, but plastic works just as well, if not better. And then 3/4 solid ring copper. These are crimps. And here's my crimping tool. Now the next thing that we got to do is find out where are we going to tie in. This is going to change for everybody. So everyone that has a shutoff valve at their house, whether it's at the street or it's in their home, the first piece of pipe after it gets in your house or after there's a manual shutoff valve, that's where you want to interrupt, okay? So you're going to have to find that. In our area, we always have a shutoff valve inside the basement, right where the water leaves the resort, right where the water comes into the home. So that for me is on the other side of the building. Our plumber ran a 3/4 inch supply line all the way over to here, but I don't want to tie in here. What I'm looking for is to find where to tie in way before the manifold, because above the manifold it tees off and it goes down to my hot water tank. I want that water treated as well. So what we're going to do is further back the line, which is going to be in the other room. All right, and I've got to find a place where I can pull the water lines down and be able to get the crimping done. I found the location, so we're going to go set up over there right now. All right, guys, so here we are. Here's the old shutoff valve. Here's my water meter. Here's the old 3/4 pipe, and that's what my plumber put in. A nice little 1/4 turn shutoff. Wow, that is perfect. Next thing we do is we're going to go outside because I have no bathroom fixtures or kitchen fixtures in this house, and I'm going to release the water pressure from my faucet. Now, the valve inside is completely open at the hose babe inside. The main shutoff is closed, but that means that all the pipes in the house are still under pressure. So we are going to release that pressure right now. All right. The other option you have is to find it. There we go. The other option you have is to find another fixture in the house that's much lower than where we're going to be doing our surgery. And in my case, the only other option is a hot water tank. So you could put a pail under there and pull that release valve. That's another way to release the pressure. All right, so the last step is, if you consider this, we're going to be cutting at ceiling height here, and there's a whole spider web of pipes. So we want to have not just release the pressure, but release the volume. So now the pipes are still have water in them. We're going to use the overflow in the hot water tank here. We're just going to pull this open and get about 1 gallon of water out, and that should empty out the lines that are above my head. So when I cut into them, it's not going to be raining all over my face. You can hear that. That's the sound of all the water in the house and the plumbing loading into this tank. We're not looking for perfection here. We just didn't want to have that happen when I cut the line. I think I'm good. All right, time to move on. All right, so here I've identified my main water line, okay? This is where it tees off and goes back to the outdoor faucet. But I'm going to be crimping this line. So you can see I've got to at least get